Hey yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk, and thanks for tuning in on this episode. I have a solid effort by Nitedog in one of his favorite tanks, the Skorpion G. Not one of my favorite tanks. Not even close to one of my favorite tanks. I play it a lot because it makes good credits, and in a 3.57 the gun is good enough to contribute almost all the time. I don't particularly like it. I find the gun to be very wonky. But anyway, Nitedog's going to have a good effort in here. He's top tier in a 3.57. This is a great setup. So what does he have to avoid? Well, obviously getting derped by the Oni. That would suck. He needs to avoid that. Really, he needs to avoid nearly every gun because not a single thing is going to bounce unless they hit his gun. And artillery, he doesn't want to get hit by the whatever that thing is. What is it? It's a little one, Hummel. But he's going to play it aggressively. He's going to play it more like a medium. He is here on Siegfried Line. He has spawned into the north spawn, and he is filtering himself into the town. And I want you to watch, because what Nitedog is doing here is he is using this as more of a medium. Watch this. This is a good shot, I think. Actually, there's one in here. Yeah. Oh, he ends up only tracking him or missing him or something. Not sure. He's using it as a medium, but it's more like an assassination, right? It's got that big boomstick, relatively. But what he doesn't want to do is pop out like he's side scraping or put himself in front of guns. He doesn't even really want to trade. Not yet, anyway. Some of it would depend on what he's trading for. Like if he could trade a single shot right now to kill the IS-6, that would be an okay trade. Unfortunately, there's a lot of tanks still hanging out, so there's no real reason for him to go poking and looking. Even though I am an advocate of continuing to look for your own shots, there's no need for him to get too crazy. Now, I would say here, Nitedog, I'd be zooming out a little bit more. You're spending a lot of time staring. I'd be doing stuff like this. Okay, so, yep, Oni's down to 845. Got it. Now go look for your shot. Nobody there. Hey, what else is going on? Nobody's over here. Yep, that kind of thing. That's what I would be doing a little bit more of. Sort of looking down the soda straw right there. But that Oni is a two-shot to you. If somebody else takes another piece of him, then you can take him down. See, he's lit again. So there's lots of stuff lit. What do we got? Right now, that's what you see. That doesn't tell me a whole bunch. And what are you waiting for? The IS-6. Well, guess what? The IS-6 is over there, man. And the Oni is there, and the M10 is hurt. The IS-6 is 100%, and nobody's pushing my two guys behind me. That's the kind of SA that you need to try to build. There you go. And that was good because you just saw the Oni take a hit. I was a little bit curious why you didn't come out here and kind of stay and wait. I'd have waited because that Oni was going to come back. Guess what? You haven't been seen for a while. It's possible he's not really thinking about you or worried about you because you're not really threatening. So now we're going to come out and we're going to take a nice shot right into the... I'm not even sure what you're aiming at, but it went through. Was that the turret face? I don't know. If you saw that, that was a lot better than I could. Initially, I thought you were going to zoom in more, maybe go for his little tumor turret thing. But anyway, took him down to a one-shot. Very nicely done right there. It is 2-1. You have a good stack in town. They have a good stack in town. And there's quite a few smaller stuff raging around in the field. So no real advantage, although I would be slightly concerned about what's going on in the east because you're not really watching that as a team. So now Nitedog's going to do that medium thing. This thing has pretty good mobility. He's going to swing around this way and see if he can't help the Yo-Ho. And that's what this position is good for. You can go to two sides here and take a look at both sides. The Oni is actually repositioned over to that side. So he's looking at Nitedog's Oni. Nitedog says, no, I really don't want to drive out in front of an Oni and a Ferdinand. So let's go back over here. Down goes the Oni from the Yo-Ho. That's very helpful. It's very nice of him to reposition over there and get himself killed. The JP goes in. He's looking at the Ferdinand, and the Ferdinand takes a shot, and then he eats a shot from Nitedog right up under. And that is exactly what you want to do with a Skorpion in a situation like this. The guy had fired, you got the ability to go out, fire, and get back into cover. No trade, and you're just that big stick. And part of that is the fear factor that they know that stinking Skorpion is just waiting for them to take a shot when they're exposed, and he's going to pop out. And because your mobility and turret, probably most importantly the turret itself, you're going to be able to do that. So the IS-6 is sort of hanging out there. We turn around and say, uh-oh, 3485M is kind of getting around behind us, and that's that open side. I said, hey, that east side's not looking great, so it's a good thing you were watching. The Yo-Ho is actually taking some hits, so he's been side scraping out. You're going to come in here, and that 3045M doesn't really know you're there, and bammo, he eats a shot right into the track, and the Yo-Ho says, thank you very much. Can't quite get him. Looks like maybe you're going to get the kill, but the Yo-Ho says, nah, I'm just going to block you. I'm going to come out here and get him. There he goes. Down goes the 3045M. Looks like Nitedog's taking a look at that, and this is now where the weight of the guns of Nitedog's team is going to really start taking effect. And probably the more important thing, at least for his maneuver in the city, is there's just fewer guns to see him and shoot at him when he pokes out. So he's able to take a shot on the IS-6. He's able to come out here. IS-6 misses. And that's that case I said earlier. I'd be accepting a trade from the IS-6 if it was a trade where I could kill his gun out at 1,150 hit points. I'm not that worried about getting hit by him. Obviously, I would like him to miss or avoid being hit by him or anyone else, but that was an okay chance to take, and it worked out in Nitedog's favor. Tiger 131 is there. The IS is staring at him. KV2, the IS takes him down. Nitedog's looking for a shot, and we're quickly getting to clean up on aisle 2 time. And he notices the Cromwell over there, so nice flex. Again, the mobility of a Skorpion G, that's one of the things it can do as a TD. It can get its gun to different positions on the map very quickly. So come across here, and the Cromwell actually takes a chance and attempts to zip into the backfield. Not exactly sure why, but doesn't work out for him. And down he goes. That sucks. It always sucks when you make a move like that and everyone happens to be looking at you. Didn't help that he was seen. So they own the town. There's only 3 of them, more than likely all camping. At least the Stare WT and the Bat Chat are out in the field. That means the, whatever that thing is. What is that thing? A Saint Mill? Yeah, the Saint Mill is probably in the backfield back there somewhere. Somebody's clicking on an area behind him for some unknown reason. Maybe they think he's back up in there. I don't think he went behind you. That would be surprised. It's possible, though, because you weren't watching the east side that closely. Not you in particular, but your team. Nope, he's hanging out there. Nice job. Just a little adjustment. There you go. A little adjustment. Now watch this, all you kids at home. This is an important skill. He shows no inclination to move. We're all betting he's still there, aren't we? And he was. That's the kind of thing you need to have in your kit bag. That will increase your damage. That will increase your kills. That will increase your wins. Knowing when to take shots like that, and of course when not to. When not to, you're being pressed by somebody else, and he's not the priority. That's just one example of many. But in that case, no one else home. More than likely that guy was either AFK or just really had no clue that he was spotted. Although how he would not know since he was getting hammered, I don't know. But in any event, down he goes. We're going to watch this because this is God's work right here. Moving on in. Moving on up to the east side. This is actually the south side. Nitedog says, where is that Artie? I know I owe Artie. There we go. Nice little helmet. Put the gun on it. And badoosh. Down he goes. Nitedog doesn't get any more damage. They end up cleaning those 2 guys up. 3,385 damage. 550 assisted / spotted. 2 kills and a win. So nice job, Nitedog, right there. You really using a lot of that kind of aggressive mentality, but doing it right. Top tier granted, so a good setup for him, but going into the town and using the mobile tank like you should use a mobile tank and not saying, oh, it's a TD, I'm going to hang out in the back. So good on you, man. Appreciate that replay. Thanks for sending it in. I hope everybody learned a little something right there. You can do that with casemates. It's harder. You have to be more careful, but even, especially with the armored casemates where they can anchor down certain sections of cities, can even be more effective depending on how you run it. But there you go. Thanks for that, Nitedog. For everybody else, I appreciate your support of the channel. Keep it coming. Keep the replays coming. You want me to take a look at one, you want me to do an analysis, or you just have a fantastic game, I appreciate you sending them in. Can't use them all. I got a lot of people sending stuff in, and that's a great problem to have. But I will definitely attempt to get everyone at least one out, especially if it's someone who I haven't done a video for before. I will prioritize you and get that out there. Whew. That's all I got. See ya.